Welcome back to the Newcomers Club. My name is Ingrid, and today's video we're going to talk about Canadian social etiquette or Canadian social norms. This was one of the first cultural shocks that I had when I first came to Canada almost 5 years ago. And here are a few things that I want to share with you so you are not as surprised as I was when I came here. Canadians have an international reputation for being very polite and very friendly. So as a newcomer in Canada, it's very important that you understand before coming to Canada what are the social norms and the social cues that Canadians have put in place as the social etiquette in Canada. It's very normal to shake hands when meeting someone, especially someone that you are meeting for the very first time. It is also very important to make eye contact when you are shaking the hand of the person that you're meeting with. That might be your next boss, a partner, a future business partner, you never know. It has been my experience that Canadians are somewhat very keen on punctuality. But it depends on the settings. For example, if you're going to a job interview or if you're going to a job meeting, you have to be very punctual. You have to be on time. When there are family gatherings or more informal events, you can take a few minutes to be a little bit late. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes, it's like considered okay. But beyond that, it's way too late. So be on time. So because Canadians are very well known for being very polite and very kind, the words please and thank you are very important when making a request or expressing gratitude. It's considered good manners. Canadians very often will use the word sorry even in the most odd situations. Like even if something happens, they had nothing to do with it, they will say sorry. They will say sorry to catch your attention. They will say, sorry, may I ask you a question? So here in Canada, Canadians use the word sorry as a polite way to acknowledging others or expressing remorse, even if that's not their fault. It's not necessary to apologize every time, but it is still considered good manners. Canadians value very much their own personal space. It is considered rude to invade someone's personal space, meaning approaching too much physically. Hugs are mainly reserved for when you have already built a very good relationship between a loving partner or a friend. But in the workplace, it's a big no-no, unless you have very good relationships with your coworkers. It's best to maintain comfortable distance when speaking to others, and of course avoid standing too close to others. Taking your shoes off when you arrive to somebody's place, it's very normal, and actually it's very practical because you keep your floors very clean. Every time you're invited to somebody else's house, take off your shoes. When trying to get somebody's attention, Canadians will use the word excuse me or sorry. Both of those words are used to try to grab somebody's attention, to ask, to make a request, or say something important. Canadians are generally respectful and accepting of others, regardless of their backgrounds or beliefs. It is very important to be mindful of others to avoid making assumptions or perpetuating stereotypes. Whatever mindset you are coming from your own country, of judging other people based on how they look, what they wear, where they live, here in Canada, it's a big no-no. By understanding and respecting the Canadian culture and the Canadian etiquette, you will be able to navigate this new home with more confidence and, of course, make a positive impression for those around you. Just remember, be polite, be punctual, and you will adjust just fine here in Canada. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!